Something I tell my students is every time you practice, you're not just practicing your current music, you're also practicing everything that you will ever play in the future. What does this mean? It means that everything that we do at our instrument is a series of small choices. And those choices don't just contribute to your present music, they also reinforce habits that will affect the way you play everything in the future. Every action, intentional or not, incrementally reinforces a habit. Now, it can be a good habit or a bad habit, but regardless, every time we play, we are influencing the way that we will continue to play. And this is why it is so important to be intentional in practice. If you're practicing a piece and you're kind of rushing, kind of playing messy, it's probably because you usually practice that way. And since you're reinforcing it, it's going to be that much harder to play correctly in the next practice session. But if you do slow down and concentrate on accuracy, detail, and your specific goal, you're far more likely to practice correctly the next time around as well. If you're creating music and you maybe give up quickly because it just doesn't sound as good as someone else did, well, now you're reinforcing a mental habit and you're not likely to get braver in the future. But if you do just enjoy the experience in the moment for what it is and embrace the simplicity, you are going to improvise again. And every time we play with poor or great posture, it just means that we are that much more likely to play that way again next time because habits are so powerful. What a huge topic. But we can be very intentional about creating good habits. And if we're not, sadly, the bad habits are not going to wait for permission to form. So remember, every time you practice, you're also practicing everything that you will ever play in the future as well.